There was several of us that were like, could we get something for existing associates to run for? That'd be super awesome. Because existing associates want to get extra cash too. How many of you are on here and you want to get some extra cash too? Like 500 bucks maybe. I don't know, right? Like you're like, I'm down for that. Let's do it. So here's what's going to happen. Aaron is going to draw this out for you and show you how this is in fact possible for you. And we're going to talk about the new Run for Jade bonus. So Aaron, take it away.
Oh my goodness, let's go. This page, this is called getbasedpay.com. This is here to keep things simple for everyone. All right. So write that down, take a picture, put it in your favorites. Yes, this is for prospects, but it's also for associates. And I wouldn't send prospects here until after they've watched a presentation first. But here's what we have on this page. It's the comp plan, and we've already updated it. We now have the launch bonuses for the Elite Bundle, which you can see here is $100 when you refer an Elite Bundle. And we are going to specifically talk about the new bonuses that were just announced. Guys, these bonuses have us so fired up. And we just have to take a second and thank Tina Joy Carroll and the Red Diamond leaders for making this happen, because they were the ones who really went to corporate and were like, listen, we got to do this. And they made it happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So first, let's talk about the accelerator bonus and some of the details that you need to be aware of with this bonus. And I'm going to draw on the screen and kind of map out for you how to get this bonus. For everyone who joins in March, you're automatically going to be eligible for the Run to Jade $500 bonus, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. All right. So how do you qualify for the accelerator bonus to get this $500? This is for everyone who is prior to March 1st. Everyone. So let me just see really quick in the chat. Replay, live. Who wants $500 this month? This is for all associates. So if you joined 6 months ago, if you joined 3 years ago, you can get this. And that's one of the biggest things that Tina and the Red Diamonds were fighting for. Is they said, listen, we need a bonus that every associate can go after, no matter when they joined. And this isn't just a one-time thing. You can get this every single month. Okay. So the requirements are very simple, and you can see all of them are on the website. It's all here, but let's just talk through it really quick. Number one, you have to personally sponsor 7 new accounts. And this is brilliant because it doesn't have to be a certain number of customers or a certain number of associates. That was another thing that they were fighting for, and they made it happen. It's just 7 new accounts. So they have to be 7 new accounts, cannot be existing accounts. So for all of you that are going for Accelerator in March, you're going to go enroll 7 new people. They can be customers or associates, any combination, doesn't matter. And the volume from those 7 has to be a minimum of 1,200 in volume. So write that down. 7 plus 1,200 minimum. Now those are the minimum numbers. So let's say you hit 7, but you don't. The volume from those 7 doesn't quite hit 1,200. Well, then you'd have to go enroll some more to get to 1,200. Let's say that you enrolled 5 people and it was 1,200. Well, you got the 1,200, but you still got to go get 2 more people. Okay, so it's both. You have to have 7 and 1,200 minimum of each. Okay, and by the way, a lot of it's already on the website for you guys as well. So make sure you go check that out. The next requirement is those 7 new people or more. They must order something. It could be anything. It could be one product. Doesn't matter the volume. They just have to order something. And so when you meet those requirements, the minimum of 7 to 1,200, and they've all ordered something, you are going to get a $500 bonus. Who's fired up? Okay. Now, some of the details here. Here's another requirement. You, as the associate earning the $500, must have 25 in PPV. That means you've ordered 25 in volume. Okay. Obviously, all of you should be ordering way more than 25. But what they're doing here is they're saying that they want you to be a product of the product, and you can't just rely on your customers. If you have enough customers that is keeping you qualified, that's great. But you must also personally order 25 in volume during the month that you're qualifying for this in order for you to get the $500 bonus. Your new customers must have a unique mailing address and no previous history with Tranat. New associates can have previous history with Tranat as a customer only. They cannot have been previously an associate. So you can have a customer upgrade to associate. That's fine. Now, here we go. Customers who enroll and then upgrade to associate will be considered one of the 7. So if you upgrade a customer to an associate, that counts as one of your 7. All right. And all the volume from that person will count towards your 7 as well. And this $500 bonus is paid on the 10th with monthly commissions. All right. So that pretty much should cover the accelerator bonus. Guys, this is huge. This is awesome. And I just want to know one more time before we go to the drive to the run to Jade bonus, who's going to get this? Okay. I want you to say me. I'm going for it. I'm getting the accelerator bonus. You've got to just put it out there. Put it up on a whiteboard. You've got to declare it. You've got to make a decision. And you've got to say, I see the comments flowing like crazy. I love it. So, guys, that's the accelerator bonus. Everybody should be going for this. The only exception is for those who join in March. And so let's talk about that. When you have a new associate joining in March, okay, guess what they're going to go for? This. This is a brand new Run to Jade bonus, and your new associates joining with you in March can get a $500 bonus as well. So this is what I call a huge incentive. And I'm actually going to draw it for you on the board here in just a second, how your new associate or even you can make over $1,000 this month, okay? So the Run to Jade bonus is so exciting because this is the core rank. This is the foundational rank of everything with Tranat. And if we just duplicate this rank, you are going to fly up the ranks when you help everyone achieve Jade. So here's how it works. It's really simple. A new associate joins and they have 30 days to hit the rank of Jade. Now let's pause and let's be very clear so everyone understands. The accelerator bonus is based on a calendar month. So the 7 new people and the 1,200 in new volume from those 7 people or more has to come from the first day of the month to the last day of the month, the calendar month. The Run to Jade bonus is based on 30 days. And so your new associates are going to have exactly 30 days from the day they join to hit Jade. And when they do that, they are going to get a $500 bonus. This is huge. It's a huge incentive, super exciting. And this is going to help all of you to incentivize and motivate and encourage your new associates to get to Jade in their first 30 days. And this is pretty cool. This is paid in the weekly compensation plan period every Friday. So the sooner that your new associate hits Jade, they don't have to wait till the 10th of the next month. They're actually going to get it paid in the weekly commission cycle, which is really cool. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and map out. So I need all of you guys to really pay attention on this. Here we go. So what are we talking about here? We are not going to map out Jade today because everyone on here probably already knows that. If you don't, you want to have your welcome call and they're going to map out Jade. Okay, Jade is super simple. All of you on here probably know exactly how to hit Jade. What we're going to do right now is we're going to map out this accelerator bonus. And this accelerator bonus, as we just said, is going to pay you $500. And all you need to get that $500 and that accelerator bonus is 7 new accounts plus 1,200 in volume. Those are the requirements. And you need to have your 25 in PPV to be eligible. Okay. That's it. And so every one of you on here, again, if you joined in February, you got to send that email so you can get transferred from 6 and 2 over to Accelerator. For everyone else, you might have joined 3 months ago, 3 years ago, doesn't matter. Every associate, no matter when you joined in the past, all of us are going to get this Accelerator bonus in March. And this is something you can do every single month. All right, so here's an example of how you're going to make over $1,000 this month just even if you're brand new, okay? For those of you that don't have a team yet and you want to get this bonus, here's what it looks like. You're going to go enroll a starter bundle, and that is 100 in volume. And then we're also going to help you enroll a builder bundle. That is 200 in volume, and then an elite bundle, and that's 500 in volume. Now, if any of you are like, well, what if it's not a starter, a builder, and elite? It's okay. It could be any combination you want. It could be 2 elites. It could be 3, 4, 5 builders, right? I'm just giving you an example. So with these 3 associates that you've just enrolled, you just brought in 800 in volume. And you also, from launch bonuses, just got paid $300. And that's explained on the website for launch bonuses, okay? For enrolling those 3 associates. Now, the other thing we're going to do, because we've just enrolled 3 of our 7 that we need for the accelerator bonus. Now, we're also going to go get some customers, okay? And I have a couple examples here. I'm going to give you 2 examples. If you just bring in 5 customers on DHS plus Enrich, that is going to provide for you customer volume from those 5 customers is 420 in volume, okay? You're also going to get paid customer commissions of $150. Pretty cool. Now, another option here is if you don't want to be, let's say, some people are like, well, what if I don't get 5 people who get DHS plus Enrich? This is just an example. Another example, I'll say, or could be just getting 4 customers with 400 in volume. Okay, so why do I say 400? Because you need 1,200. You have 800 here from your associates, and you have 400 here from your customers. And what is that total? 1,200. Pretty cool, right? So what that does is gives you a very simple path. And by the way, that meets all of our requirements. If you notice, you've got 3 associates plus 4 customers. Guess how many that is? It's 7. You have 800 in volume plus 400 in volume. That's 1,200 in volume. Now, again, it doesn't have to be exact. It could be any number of customers, any number of associates. It just has to be a minimum of 7, a minimum of 1,200. But guess what else is going to happen? When you do this, how many of you would like to go Jade this month who is not Jade? If that's you, say me. Say, I'm going Jade this month. Say me, something. Let me see. Who is that? Okay, here we go. So when you do this, what I just mapped out for you, plus you personally, this is you have at least 100 in PV yourself, okay? Because of course you're a product of the product. Guess how much volume you have now? Your 1,200 plus your 100. Guess what that is? That's Jade. You just hit Jade, my friend. Okay? Because Jade is only 100 more in volume. So as a Jade, guess what you're going to get? A $250 monthly Jade bonus. And guess what all of that totals when you add it up? $1,200. Who's excited to make
Hey, Aaron.
$1,200? If you guys need to take a screenshot of this, do it. This is just a simple example of how you can get the accelerator bonus. On top of all of this, as most of you should already know, guess what else you can get as a Jade? You can get a Jeep. And with your Jeep, you are getting an additional $350 a month. And so now you are at 1,500 plus per month following this plan. And I want everyone to understand something very, take a screenshot if you need this. Okay, I know it's not drawn very well, but it's just an example. I want everyone to understand that what is so powerful about this is that it's a goal that we can all now shoot for. We haven't had this. Now, when we originally joined for the OOG Associates, there was this thing called 10 and 3. It was kind of similar. Every month you could go for it, and people went for it every month, and they were getting these bonuses every month. That's what we have now with this. This is huge. It's exciting. You want to make sure that there's two big takeaways I want you to leave from this section of what I'm covering. One, make sure that every new associate who gets started is getting to Jade within 30 days. So they get their $500 Jade bonus. That is huge. That is massive. That's on the table for your new associates. So everyone joining in March, what you're focused on is getting to Jade within 30 days of joining, not by the end of March. It's you have 30. I mean, obviously shoot for it by the end of March because then you get paid sooner, but you have 30 days to get to Jade. You get that $500 bonus. For everyone else, it's the accelerator to get your $500 bonus. And if you will duplicate these simple things, if you duplicate getting new associates to Jade and then duplicate you getting accelerator every month and helping your team get accelerator every month, guess what's going to happen to your organization? It's going to explode. Everyone's making more money. Everyone's ranking up faster. Everyone is having huge success just by simply focusing on these two very simple, fundamental aspects of our comp plan. Everything else will fall into place.
Can it come from, let's just say, for instance, one of my 7, I recruit Lisa Ann, and Lisa Ann, she goes and recruits 3 people. Those 3 people's volume will not count for my accelerator. It's only my personal production. Okay. So it could be 7 or more. Okay. Meaning I could get 10 people. Maybe it takes 10 people for me to get the 1,200 in volume, but it's 7 or more new accounts in your under you that gets it. Okay. Mikkel, great question. Can a new associate run for Jade and the accelerator bonus too? No, they run for Jade first, and in their second full month, their next month, their next calendar month, because the accelerator bonus runs in a calendar month, they can go for that. Yes, right. As of right now, you can only earn 1 accelerator bonus per month. Correct. What if you qualify for 6 and 2? And this is such a great question. Amber Collins says, what if you already qualified for the 6 and 2 in January and got the payout for it? You can choose to not do any more of your 6 and 2 payouts for months 2, 3, and 4, and you can go for the accelerator bonuses instead, Amber. And all you have to do is just message or send me an email. And yes, that it is only for the US right now. Here's why. It's not that they're leaving Canadians out. Okay, guys, I don't want you guys to feel that way. It's just Canada already has an insane promo. They've had 20% off all year. All year, they've had 20% off. So they are not going to stack promos and stuff on top of each other. So that is going to come when that promo ends. So just so that you know, why are we switching from the 6 and 2? So, Sasha, that is a great question. Thank you for asking that. So, the 6 and 2 was just a trial to see how it worked, and what we found, what the data shows, is that it didn't go as well as they had hoped, and so there had to find a new solution, something that was more attainable for people to get. Plus, all of us leaders were like, we would love if the existing associates could run for something, right? Because how many of you, have taken a step back from your business, maybe because life happened. And if there had been something like an accelerator bonus to really get you excited and get you moving again, you would have, been more likely to jump back in and run for that thing, right? Plus, I was telling this to somebody the other night, and I know that Sarah and I used to do this month after month after month. When we used to have what they called the 10 and 3 bonus, I always got my 10 and 3. Like there was no question. I was always going to get my 10 and 3, and I was going to do it on both accounts. And so every month without fail, I was getting 6 new associates and at minimum 20 new customers. Why? Because there was that carrot dangled, and I wanted the extra money. And so when it's there, we will run for it. Right. And so that's really what we were going for. I agree with you. We felt like it was confusing too, especially since it was, the idea behind it was beautiful. Like the idea behind it was to teach retention and to teach people doing the steps that create the business. But what we found was it wasn't working out that way, right? Absolutely. So yes, Shauna, I think that's your name, right? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. She said if you don't qualify for the bonus, like the Jade bonus in your first 30 days, every month thereafter, you can go after that accelerator bonus. You sure can. 6 and 2 exists no more. Be very clear. The 6 and 2 exist no more. The only people that the 6 and 2 exist for moving forward, anybody that joins the business from March 1st moving forward, they will not have an option for 6 and 2, period. It's gone forever. Okay. The only people who are eligible for 6 and 2 are the people who joined in February, and they can choose between the 6 and 2 and the accelerator bonus. Okay. But it is no more. So anybody that joins in March, the only bonus that they can run for fast is going to be the run for Jade bonus and the builder bonuses that we have. The builder bonuses stayed. Those are still there for everybody to go after. Everything went into effect March 1st. If you do not hit the Jade bonus in your first 30 days, you cannot try for the Jade bonus again. You only get your first 30 days to get the Jade bonus. Okay. Then once your 30 days is over, you can go after that accelerator bonus.